Hi guys, I'm Jessica from How Sweet Eats, and today we're making my all-time favorite whipped feta. This recipe is so embarrassingly easy. There's only 2 ingredients, feta cheese and cream cheese. We're gonna whip it all in the food processor. It's gonna blend and be super creamy and delicious. It is so versatile. There are so many different things you can use it for. So we're gonna grab our feta cheese. I just like to get a big block, but you can also, of course, buy it already crumbled. And I'm just gonna crumble it into some pieces into the food processor. Now I like to blend this up first by itself. That way it'll get pulsed into small crumbs and make it much more creamy and smooth once we add the cream cheese. The feta is in super tiny crumbs and pieces now. It's gonna make it super easy to blend together with the cream cheese. So we're gonna add some cream cheese to the food processor. I use about 3 to 4 ounces, and I like to use the whipped because it's just already fluffy and creamy. And that's actually it. That's all we're gonna add to the food processor, and we're gonna blend it up. This might take a few minutes. You want everything to really blend together. We're gonna scrape down the sides a couple times, blend it until it's just so smooth and easy and creamy. Keep on blending. We want it to almost be like a creamy buttercream frosting, except it's cheese. Okay guys, the feta is super creamy, super whipped. It's absolutely delicious. At this point, if you wanted to add any other ingredients to it, you totally could. You could whip in some roasted garlic, you could whip in some fresh garlic, you could add in any fresh herbs, you could add fresh basil or chives. I love to keep it plain because it's just so versatile that I can use it for a million different things. Look at how creamy and whipped and delicious that is. Now I also don't add in any extra salt because the feta cheese is super salty, but you know, if you feel like you need more, you can also always blend that in as well. Okay, so we have our whipped feta. What I love to do with it is spread it on toast and top it with some cherry tomatoes. So I'm gonna slice up, I have a couple fresh cherry tomatoes here that I managed not to kill in my garden. And I have some really delicious bread here that I toasted up. So I'm just gonna spread this right on my toast. I'm gonna sprinkle on some cherry tomatoes. These are so pretty. They're like perfect, they're so juicy, they're so sweet. They go beautifully with the tangy feta. It's just really salty. You have a bunch of different textures and flavors here. I'm gonna drizzle this whole thing with a balsamic glaze. It's tangy, it's sweet, just adds like a little punch of flavor to everything you use it on. To finish it all off, I'm just gonna grab some fresh basil leaves and throw them on top. And that's exactly how you make my favorite all-time whipped feta. This is so good, it's so versatile. You can use it as a dip, you can use it as a spread, you can use it as so many things. Throw it in your fridge and keep it for a few days, you'll absolutely love it.